Yes, can you please take us through your business and what's the name of your business?
The name of my business is Mafulong Agri Projects.
Mm-hmm.
Started at 2017, and then I'm doing crop practices or crop farming. I specialize with mustard, green pepper, cabbage, and tomato.
Okay, so since the incubation program, how has it improved your business?
Improved by giving us the resources that we need at the farm, like solar, and then the jojo tank,
Mm-hmm.
and then the shade net.
Hi, my name is Verona Hloela, and the name of my business is Mohayej Integrated Farming. I'm based in Sakgagapeng, Mokopane, Limpopo. Uh, I'm now dealing with crops. So for now, I've planted spinach and beetroot. But before this, once I planted 3,000 onions. Yeah. So what I learned from the incubation is that my initial plan was doing integrated farming where I do chickens or goats, sheep, and then I'll be using those manures to fertilize my plants. So my plan for the next 6 years, 6 to 12 months or more, I plan to utilize this whole place by planting and then make profit and maybe and then also find a bigger place to produce.
Yoko, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself? My name is Khagal Mjapele, and you are.
My name is Pumalo Mugani.
Okay, so can you please give us a brief overview of your project, of your business?
Okay, so we are Gwenamur Investment Group. We are a rabbit farm based in Tokyo. We mostly deal with a variety of breeds, yadi rabbits. We started our project in, I think, 2022, where we just mostly research purposes. We will just kind of figure out how do rabbits behave, the kind of feed that they use and such. And yeah, that's what's been going since.
Okay, because we know rabbits are sprinters. So what are some of the challenges that you are facing or you have faced since the start of your business?
Mostly it's, I'd say, the response from it. You'd get to a point where they say, no, we like your rabbits, but then can you supply a large scales of them? So yeah, that could be a problem. But health-wise, rabbits are very strong. They're very adaptable. They're very, So most of the times we just counter them with natural feeds, just make sure that we have a constant supply of natural feeds. That's what we will mostly do on our end.
Okay. Then from the incubation program, what skills have you learned that you are currently applying within your business?
Record keeping. I would always say, I remember a conversation we had in our class. We're talking about record keeping, and it's always been in my head since. Like now, you'd find me recording the kind of breeds that, when did it breed, how. Yes, we did it, but very informally. Now I have proper records as to who bred when, how many kids came, how many kids died, what were they eating. I'm very detailed with that part. So from that incubation program, I'd say, record keeping was my one weak point that I've realized, now I'm working on it.
Okay, then from now, what's your plan in the next 6 to 12 months?
Introduce farmers to rabbit farming. Like, have it on a very large scale. Rabbit farming, rabbits, we do it for rabbit meat, right? We do it for meat. So I need to alert people the importance of having diversity in the meat. Rabbit meat is very lean, very healthy, so I want to make sure that people are aware of it. We have more farmers who are going into rabbit farming, and we have a larger supply of rabbit meat. it's a very interesting field. It's a very interesting, it's very good. So I just want people to do that, just be rabbit farmers.
Okay, so do you have maybe a signed agreement or contracts where you supply your rabbit meats?
We have letters of intent, we have off-take agreements, yes, but every rabbit farmer locally would tell you the same thing. We're struggling with processing plants. So in the whole of Limpopo, we don't have a rabbit abattoir. So now we're having to, look into that. But yes, we do, but we need more rabbit farmers to actually go for it.
So from now, where you are currently with your business, what kind of support do you need?
We would need help with feed. Like, as much as we're trying to introduce it to natural feeds, we're struggling. That is our one area that we're struggling with. Every farmer is saying feed, and we're also crying with them. And also support from the vets, because on our end, we have vets that are experienced with rabbits as pets, but now having to go into them as livestock, as meat, that's also a bit problematic. So we need the vets department to actually just say, guys, let's go in it as livestock form. Yes, support medical wise, support feeds. So we're struggling with that, and cages at the moment would be very wonderful.
Okay, thank you. There you have it. Farmers, go into rabbit farming. Hello, today is our last day of the farm visits, which is part of the agricultural focal point within the business development unit at the technology transfer office. So today we are in Bochum, Ditaju village, to visit one of the incubatees within the focal point of the agriculture. So ma, likano rejoina mo. Re gone le ka re botsa leina la lena le sefane le gore projects ya lena ke eng?
Okay, leina la ka ke Coslining Jana, and then project name ya ka ke Cosly Group.
Okay, le ka re tlhalosetsa more about your group gore le dila ka eng le bereka ka eng?
Okay, mo company ya rena project ya rena re dila ka di-veg, re lema di-veg, so re dia crop rotation, re lema butternut, re lema tomato, re lema beetroots, re lema cabbage, re lema onion.
Okay, so e ka ba ile gore ke di-challenges tse dife tse e le goreng le tlhakana le tsona ge le busy le lema or as a farmer?
Okay, the challenges tse re kopana le tsona as a farmer, the challenge ke the natural disasters, and then yeah, ke tsona most tse e le goreng it's a very big challenge. Natural disasters and the pest. Sometimes o kry-a re leka o reka dithare, so re tshwenya ke di-pest, ya ke tsona tse e le goreng ke yona big issue.
Okay, so in your group, do you have any employees?
Yes, I do have employees. Ke babereki ba ka ba 7.
Then is there youth within those employees?
Yeah, yes. There are employees, 4 of them.
Okay, so from the incubation program, ke eng e le goreng you have learned or you were not aware of within your business, and you have learned from the incubation program that in business you must do this, you must do that, because you can't know it all. So that you are currently practicing within your group.
Okay. Ke learn a lot. So no ke kgona ho dia di bookkeeping, the record booking. And then ke kgona ho direla babereki, ke kgona ho nyakela babereki di worksuit for safety. Ke kgona ho direla babereki the agreement between nna le bona. And then le o ba registera ko bo labor, ke be ke sa aware of that, so ke kgona ho ba registera le ko bo labor.
Okay.
Yeah, I learn a lot.
Okay. So because we are with the potential funders,
Mm.
yeah. So what kind of support do you currently need within your business?
Ke hloka di solar. Yeah, ke hloka di solar, so cause ke na le 12 hectares. Problem ha ke kgone ho lema the whole 12 hectares because of limitation ya di solar. Ke loketse di solar, but limitation ya tsona di kgona o supply only 1 hectare and half hectare and 1.5 hectare.
Okay. So from now, goal ya lena ke eng from in the next 6 months, 6 to 12 months.
Goal meaning
Like ke eng e lo re le nyoko e achieve within the next 6 to 12 months in your business.
ntho e le gore ke nyako e achieve ke nyako lema the whole 12 hectare and then ke hire batho. Yeah, ke hira batho, maybe ko hira batho ba more than 20 or 20, and then ke nana ke lo tse le goreng I'm planning to do them if nka khumana di sola. Yeah.
So Kikulele mentioned about the farmer di veg, most of the vegetables. So do you have any agreements with the wholesalers, or you sell them from the house? Like la supplier, the vegetalina to the local
To the
market.
market.
Yes.
Yes, we do supply our product to go ntho mo di-shop
Mo di-shopong.
bo boxer bo-shop bo Spar,
Okay.
and the local batho ba ba o dula mo strateng, then re kgona ba supply.
Okay. So the last one, yeah, from the incubation program, king e le goreng maybe you are not satisfied ka yona and you'd like gore the technology transfer office improve. Yes, from the incubation program, since you were in the incubation.
Yeah,
King
ka
improvement if you
improvement e le goreng
yes.
ba ka improve ke o re ruta ka market, how to get market. So dilo tša rena e re seno dilema, sometimes o bona dilo goreng you don't find market, so but ke nana gore ke improvement e ba ka e dira gore na how can we get market
To the market. Okay. Thank you.
Today we have got a visit from University of Limpopo because we were involved in their incubation for Chieta. Then we are basically, they basically came for a site visit to see whether we exist and what is the whole business idea behind our business. So we are very much happy that at least today they've came and see whatever that we are doing. And the whole incubation has really equipped me on how to run the business, on how to be accountable for the finances, and on the skills that we have in order to run the whole business. So when we started the business without any knowledge and experience, we basically had quite vast of challenges where we had mortalities of chickens, where we had diseases that we could not understand. But at the end of the day, because education is the key, we had to go out there and learn about what is poultry all about, rather than just doing it informally. So we had to formalize everything and have all the certificates to run whatever that we are running. We had vast challenges where chickens were just dying without knowledge of what to give them, basically to stop the mortality. But at the end of the day, we are happy to say we are now able to help other people that are having the challenges under our technical advice department. So with those challenges, they help us to basically grow from where we were, where we started only by rearing the layers and the broilers. Now we are able to scale up that we are now hatching, and we are able to make a research of getting our own breeder stock for layers. So we are ready to help you. And the future plans that we have is to at least be able to run at 5,000 layer site, where we are only going to be doing layers at a site, and also sell as much broiler chicks for our people and give major technical advice for poultry. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Mashapu here from the University of Limpopo Digital Hub and Technology Transfer Office, the Agriculture Focal Point Lead, responsible for incubation programs and also ensuring that I give the farmers that we incubate in our programs all the support that they need through the funding that we get from our partners and the stakeholders. Through the Chieta program, as we are wrapping up the incubation program that we had for our farmers, we are here today just to give a feedback on the profiling that we had on our farmers. We have really had a successful incubation program that was ran for about a year, and then we have managed to actually get to know our farmers, get to know their challenges, and then we have, just to name a few, managed to do a profiling of our farmers such as Mafulong Agri Projects. We've also managed to go to the Lugale, where we visited one of our farmers for profiling, where she's involved in goats and sheep farming. And then our farmers are really quite doing well, and hopefully the program has managed to make an impact in their lives and in their farming projects. With the evidence that we have managed to profile, we also encountered challenges that these farmers are facing, and with the support that we got from Chieta, we are really grateful and hoping that we can be able to make sure that we tap into their businesses in a more infrastructural way in terms of support, because that's basically most of the things that they're struggling with. So we would really like to take this on and make it a yearly incubation program whereby we can be able to support all the farmers and the people in agriculture so that we can make an impact and make difference in people's lives. So through the infrastructural projects that we've managed to see that the biggest challenge, we are looking in terms of developing them more and more with the financial support, and also being able to equip them with more mentorship through the support of the Chieta. And then I thank you.